Hey guys, Kent Koons with Fan Media Network. I'm a big Dallas Stars fan and recently got to go on one of those dream road trips to follow the team around in one of the coolest cities in the entire world, New York City. For me, it was 3 games and 4 nights against the New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers, and New York Islanders. Here's how it went. First stop on the trip, New Jersey. To get to Newark, one takes a train about 30 minutes outside the city, basically straight to Prudential Center. It's a nice arena with plenty of fans rocking the red and black. And on this particular night, the Devils were honoring their 2000 Stanley Cup championship team, a team that just happened to beat the Dallas Stars in the finals. There was alumni from that team that came out to be honored, but the main event was the Stanley Cup itself that even did a lap around the arena. If you find yourself headed to a game at the Rock, be sure to opt for the club seats. They have great views, comfy seats with the Devils logo embroidered on, and an all-you-can-eat food experience. And it's not just run-of-the-mill stadium food. Even though that's there if that's what you want, there's also carving stations and unique options. On this particular night, there was grilled swordfish and a really awesome pork dish. It's also interesting to take note of the sports betting sponsor lounges in the arena. Now you can't place an actual cash bet here, but there are representatives to help one download an app where you place your bets. The Devils were the first team in the Big Four sports to have a sports betting sponsored lounge inside their arena. Overall, this is actually one of my favorite arenas I've ever been to. Great fans, great arena, great facilities. Definitely worth checking out. The second stop was the one I was most excited for, Madison Square Garden, apparently known as the world's most famous arena. Located in Manhattan, it's in the heart of it all, and it doesn't even look like a stadium on one side. And once you enter, it's time to go up, and up, and up. And then finally, you're here, one of sports' most legendary buildings. It opened in 1968 and is the oldest building in the NHL. But it doesn't feel old, probably thanks to a $1 billion renovation in 2013. There were certainly less fans in jerseys here, but that didn't impact their passion. It's also worth pointing out that a majority of the lower bowl, the more expensive seats, stayed empty through most of the first period, but did fill out as the game went on. The stadium is just full of life and history. It hosts around 320 events a year. And I can't say much more than, hey, it's the Garden, and this is a trip and a stadium that every hockey fan should see. And finally, Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where the Islanders play just some of their home games. And it certainly feels like it, as this is clearly a building that wasn't built for hockey. There are a lot of sightline issues, the Jumbotron is actually over the blue line, and there's a lack of blue and orange throughout the stadium. This was built for the Brooklyn Nets and it shows, as the whole building is decked out in black and white. Lots of empty seats, and it's no wonder the Islanders will move back to Long Island full-time in a new arena in 2021. Certainly a memorable experience, but as a hockey fan, I'm happy the team won't be here long-term. 3 games in 4 days, and this is the only place you can see 3 different NHL stadiums within minutes of each other. It certainly was the trip of a lifetime. With Fan Media, this is Kent Koons.